Gaza's 30,000. This is likely to infuriate many of you. That is not my intention. I am grieving over the slaughter in Gaza. I am processing what is occurring, and I am impotent. There's a street I cycle on most days of the week as I ride my bike through twists and turns along with dips and dives between the many fatigued homes that pepper the sides of Brook Green Drive. In name, the street babbles in its travels north by east, and the homes have earned their green patina from generations bought and leased. This street is but a single mile long, and you'll find 80 homes along the way. The neighborhood's mostly working class and harkens back to bygone days of 1960s from the previous century. It parallels a pleasant drive that boasts of lakes and pines, and 300 homes separate it from Maynard Road, mostly homes of the same ilk. Brook Green Drive is microcosm of the USA, though truth is I mostly see white folk as I ride up and down Brook Green, something I've done 1,000 times in the last 2,000 days. As I travel among the homes of the neighborhood, I see yard signs whose owners leave posted throughout the year. Signs that declare their deep convictions through words they want understood. There are signs that I agree with, though that doesn't make them right, like the 2 signs in a yard on the corner of Loch Heron and Highland Trail. One sign that's essential, though the message seems mundane, is a simple reminder to watch for children at play as we drive along the street. The other sign succinctly says that we must do more to end gun violence in our streets, that we should enact restrictions to the Second Amendment to stop children from being shot each day. Why? Apparently he feels that children's lives should count for more than that shall not be infringed bit. Then there's a new flag that's flying high up on its staff at a house that I haven't seen flying a flag for at least the past year. The new flag that's flying makes the owner's feelings 100% clear as it proclaims the same theme he's shown since I moved here. Back in 2018, he flew his Trump flag daily. His simple Trump was exchanged for Trump 2020 when our last presidential election reigned. Just this week, he once again hoisted a flag, and in its stead, a new one that declares Trump 2024. When I see this flag waving and declaring fealty for Trump atop his tall white flagpole, I cannot help but wonder how many pair of golden Trump shoes he's ordered. Early this year, there was a short pandemic of yard signs, signs that declared vote red, vote blue, or even vote green via various primary election candidates. The yard signs of this persuasion have mostly gone underground, but I'm certain they'll return in droves as election day draws near. Obviously, I've taken quite the ramble away from Gaza as I introduce you to the flavor of the neighborhood around Brook Green Drive. Brook Green Drive is important because of yard signs on 2 neighboring houses, one on the left side of the street, the other the right, depending on which direction I'm cycling, of course. On the northeast side of Brook Green, a large 2-word sign declares Free Palestine. Continuing northeastward, if you look right, you can spy a tiny flag planted in the yard, a tiny flag where the flags of 2 countries have been combined. Unlike the massive flag for Trump mentioned earlier, this one is rather small, though the message it proclaims is not subtle. The flags of the United States and Israel have been combined, have been sewn together, so to speak, creating a single flag and thereby proclaiming visually that these nations are as one. Please don't think me timid, indecisive, nor hard of heart as I stay on the sidelines concerning the genocide Hamas has brought and Israel has wrought. It's important to be pro-Palestinian and to demand IDF stops their carnage without casting Israel as the instigating villain in the terror that's unfolded since October 7th. Do you scream the ad absurdum argument that right-wing madman Netanyahu created the October attack that touched off this nightmare? Shame? Or are you in the other camp, declaring as sacrosanct that the U.S. must be unwavering in defense of Israel as she slaughters civilian ranks? Opposing things can both be true. And this is surely a case where a black and white dichotomy hardly provides a descriptive landscape of the ongoing horror. I am certainly not a learned scholar, and though I observe with heartfelt woe the horrors of Israel's response to the October attack, this is not a situation where casting blame is simple and dry cut. Whether there is or isn't a God, it should be easy to see that right now, working for a ceasefire is far more essential than casting blame. And I pray that this is the path we choose to pursue before all others.